is an accusation, and we'll have to see how everything plays out.
Now, if the three defendants are found guilty, they could spend up to 25 years in prison. As for this owner here at the nail salon, he tells us he does not want to comment on the investigation leading through last night in Monroe. Schreiber, WLWT News 5.
Rachel, thank you. Also, news.
Okay, so y'all just heard that news clip right there, and I wish I could say I'm surprised by what I just heard, but business sabotage is like the tale as old as time. That has been something that has been going on for so long. Whenever a business is successful and you have competition, you feel like you have to destroy them. So you have these three women right here, and I find it very interesting that the obvious Asian culprit in this doesn't have a mugshot. It's pretty obvious that this Kim Lin Boo person, just on the name alone, we know is an Asian woman, but they have the other two people up there. Now, this Sierra Bishop, I believe she's the one that made the device. And you know, the Michaela chick, they pretty much all conspired with each other in order to take down this business. Luckily, someone in that shop had the wherewithal to go and check, and they said it was the gasoline that they smelled that made them realize something was off. Because you want to make sure that there's not a gas leak, because that's the first thing people are going to think is it a gas leak or is something with gas on. And then they found it, and luckily they took it out to that dumpster, because they said when they put it in that dumpster, that's when it began to burn. So if they didn't catch it right then and there, their business would have gone up in flames for sure, and it would have been a lot of injuries and possibly some death, because you got to think you're in a nail salon and there's chemicals in there, like that nail polish remover. That's mainly alcohol based. You know, alcohol and fire don't mix.
No, don't.
That's a highly flammable object, as well as the other chemicals that are in there. But I truly believe this was nothing more than business sabotage, because this Kim Lin Boo person, they said she has two shops, and obviously this other shop is probably taking away her business or taking away customers, and not her people are not coming and things of that nature. The news, they actually showed what this other business looks like, and it looks really nice from the outside. It looks really nice. So she was probably threatened by that. Now, you know her attorney is full of it. He says that, she wasn't there. She maintains her innocence. She says accusations, but they retrieved the text messages that Kim and Sierra, well, all three of them, more so Kim and Sierra, were having with each other when it came to making this device, this arson device. The text messages were there, and you heard it right here in the news clip. They read what the conversation was. She knew what was going on. She hired her to do this, or hired them to be involved. So for her attorney to sit up there and say, oh, because she wasn't there, no, that's nonsense. She has just as much a part to play in this than the other two, because she's the one that helped plan. They said they were planning this thing for at least a week. They pulled up the text messages, and her name came up in the...
Want to make some cute, tiny cupcakes? I got this decorative and set in my room at the decorating party. I need to do this for the opportunity and put only $1.99 free shipping for new users. Plus, within 90 days, free return. Unbelievable.
Her name came up in the back or in those text messages, so she to sit there and say that actually, and these are just accusations, that is BS. And I want to say that this other salon that they sabotage is Asian only, but the most Asian nail shops owned by Asian people. There's not a lot of black-owned nail shops. So would this be Asian on Asian crime or Asian on Asian, but if this crime, I just want to say nail shop because she was upset because she was about to lose money or losing the competition. They said she already owned 2 shops that were not far from where this other one is. And I guess because she was the big wig in town, so to speak, she didn't want another one there stepping on her toes, so she had to find a way to get rid of them. My thing is this: do they not think that people would not have found out that this was arson? Because they wouldn't have been able to say, oh, was it a gas leak or a bad wiring? No. They would have been able to determine that, because when they would have dug through the rubble or whatever got burned, they would have found that because they showed us a picture of what this device was like. It was like a cardboard box. And it almost looked like a digital Molotov cocktail. So they would have found that they would have been able to determine, oh, this was intentional. Somebody was trying to burn you out, burn your business down. So they would have found out. They would have talked about the camera positioning and everything. And they got body cameras. You know, they said they placed the bag there and walked out of the salon. That was the whole thing. So the whole way they played it is this chemical person, hired this Sierra person to make the device, which she did. Then they got this Michaela person to go up in there with Sierra to make it seem like she was getting her nails done at this spot just so she could get in there and get them distracted and then place the device there. And then once she got done being pampered, they both walked out. I said the suspicion would have rolled there because a lot of people they are, repeat customers and everything like that. And sometimes you'll get a new customer, but you just gotta be aware of your surroundings. But yeah, I just find it interesting that the person who put this all together doesn't have a mugshot, and we know that this is an agent. The thing, and that lawyer is full of crap. This is her client. Knew exactly what she was doing. She brings the whole thing together. What did these stand to lose? She didn't go to the shop. She did. They didn't stand to lose anything. She did. So they need to find a way to get her mugshot out there and get her charged. Along with resolutions and indicted, so apparently they did get something, but they put her mugshot out. I don't know why they put that, because I mean, if they are officially bound to what they did, they would have to do a good job to be official. They give her the ultimate protection, and she was the one that orchestrated the whole thing.
So you're too busy to read the Bible. Well, what if your Bible reads itself to you?
Y'all were looking at, as far as the right goes, I don't think that a thumbnail could best describe a video in which I'm about to talk about in its entirety just from within a phrase or just in a statement. The woman on the right is probably one of the most goofiest people in the world. So in this picture, you see 2 women. On the left, you see a woman by the name of Cynthia Hoffman, and on the right, you see a woman by the name of Denali Rimmer. And she pled guilty to first-degree murder in the June 2019 death of Cynthia Hoffman. So you're probably wondering, what in the world did she do? Well, apparently the story goes that Denali had met some guy on some dating site or something or other, and it turns out the person was a whole catfish. And they told her that they would offer to pay her $9 million for murder videos. Like if she took a picture of herself murdering something or murdering somebody and sent it to them, they would pay her $9 million. And guess what her goofy self did?
Wow.
She did just that. And her friend Cynthia was the victim. Do you think that this movie ever got that $9 million? If your guess is anything except yes, you would be correct. An Alaska woman pleaded guilty to killing her quote-unquote best friend after a man she met online said he would pay her $9 million if she sent him photos and videos of her committing murder. Denali Bremer, aged 22, pleaded guilty Wednesday to first-degree murder in the June 2019 death of Cynthia Hoffman, the Alaska Department of Law said. Hoffman, aged 19, died from a gunshot wound to the back of the head. Her body was dumped in the Ekluta River, about 27 miles northeast of Anchorage. The Anchorage District Attorney's Office had previously said that Bremer, who was 18 at the time of the crime, started planning the murder after a man she met online told her that he would give her money in exchange for evidence of her killing someone. Think about this. And first off, let me just acknowledge that the article put her best friend in quotations, which I think is the best thing to do, because who would do this to a friend? For $9 million, to someone you don't even know that you just met online, and they said they'll give you $9 million to kill someone and video recorded of you doing it and take pictures and send it to them. And the thing is, she had no problem doing it. It was like second nature to her. It makes you wonder how much of a friend she was with this young lady. And apparently not a good friend. It took her nothing to do this, especially with someone she just came across online and has never met in person.
Damn, critical hits, man.
Bremer knew the man as Tyler and had begun a relationship with him.
How they get so many critical hits all of a sudden?
He her and created a fake persona as a millionaire from Kansas. His real name is Darlin Schmiller from Indiana, authorities said. And I think they actually have him in custody as well. Court documents state that Bremer and Schmiller started planning several crimes in exchange for money, including the violation and murder of someone in Alaska. Bremer chose Hoffman as the victim and recruited 4 friends, Kate McIntosh, Caleb Leyland, and 2 other unnamed juveniles to help her. According to authorities, Bremer told them they would get substantial shares of money for helping her to kill Hoffman. And she fell for that crap. She was a bitch. Authorities said that Bremer and 2 of the teens tricked Hoffman into coming to Thunderbird Falls under the guise of a hiking trip. They bound her hands, beat her mouth with duct tape, shot her in the back of the head, and dumped her body in the river.
Yes.
As the crime was being committed, Bremer sent photos
Two
and
critical
videos
hits.
to Schmiller. Authorities said
4,600? Oh yeah.
destroyed some of her personal belongings and said to her parents that they had dropped her off at a park. Police said there was no evidence Hoffman had been sexually assaulted. Alaska Department of Law said Wednesday that Bremer admitted the vast contained in the complaint initially filed in the case. The Anchorage Police Department, FBI, and other agencies assisted investigating.
Damn, I see that.
Bremer was arrested in 2019 and indicted on first-degree murder, first-degree conspiracy to commit murder, first-degree solicitation of murder, tampering with physical evidence, and 2 charges of second-degree murder.
Yes, another one.
She is guilty of first-degree murder. The other charges were dismissed. Basically, she got a plea. The Alaska Department of Law said she is scheduled to be sentenced in August to face 39 years in prison. She should be getting
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
behind bars for committing this act. Her attorney did not immediately return a request for comment on Saturday. Schmiller was arrested and indicted on 5 murder counts online for record show. McIntosh and Leyland were indicted on 4 murder counts. According to court records, McIntosh was also indicted on tampering with evidence. All 3 have pleaded not guilty and are awaiting trial. Their attorneys could not immediately be reached. Hoffman's family previously said they believe she was targeted because she had a learning disability that put her at younger developmental age.
That should do it.
19 years, according to the Anchorage Daily News. That makes it even more sad. So they took advantage of her.
Alright, again. I already got my stupid. Indeed. Oh no. Oh shit. I can't hit that person. Ooh. Uh-oh. So we're against each other. Turn on one. Die. Why did Beyonce a fucking berserker, bro? What moves, I mean. Oh, another kill mate. Why y'all on the opposite side this time? Uh-oh. It's looking pretty good. I'll let you yell me though. Oh, adventure dock, it's not where we're on. Nowhere to run. Whew! Right all over me. Give me my point back. Come on. Oh, hell no. No. Yes. Good. Is he? Oh God. Ah! I was lost. I knew I was gonna die. I couldn't move. There was literally a freaking brick wall in my way. There's nothing I could have done. So far, so good. Very good, really. As long as we keep it up. Ugh. No, again with these damn brick walls, man. Them brick walls gonna keep on trying to kill me. Yes. I hate invisible people. All right. Damn sages, get on that nerve. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at the points. And it's toward the end too. All right. We needed this. We definitely needed this. All right, hope y'all enjoyed this. Look at the points. The points are just amazing. We won this RBF with a landslide. Hope y'all enjoyed. Peace out.